You know that saying, everyone can't come with you on your journey to greatness? That includes a certain version of you too, baby. To achieve your goals, to live that dream life, to lose that weight, to be healthier, you have to become a different version of yourself. You have to shed skin. You have to unlearn everything you learned growing up that's stopping you from elevating. Hi, my name is Nana. I'm Nana Scott. I'm a nurse. I'm also a health and wellness coach. And my goal is to empower millions of women to start prioritizing their health through self-care, nutrition, and fitness. And today we're talking mid-year reset. We're focusing on goal setting and how to rekindle motivation. First and foremost, thank God for the people that are alive right now, the people that are healthy, the people that are working on themselves. Thank God for another month. Thank God that we are in the middle of the year and we're still thriving. We're still working on taking care of ourselves. Thank God for giving us the chance to see another day. Let's start there. So congratulations, you made it to, what is it, July. It's so funny because I was born this month. Thank God that we were able to see July. We are working on ourselves and, becoming a better version of ourselves. But the question here is, because I know January comes around and everyone has this, New Year resolution. Everyone wants to lose weight. Everyone wants to be this. Everyone wants to accomplish this. Have you accomplished that? Are you closer now to your dreams than you were January? Are you waking up each day thriving and working towards your goals? Did you even write down those goals? And are you constantly checking and reevaluating those goals? That's the most important thing. So, right now we're talking motivation. I want to start with motivation first before we get into goal setting. I always say, when it comes to motivation, one thing I've learned, I've always thought that I had to be motivated to get things done. I had to, feel the pump, and I had to be ready, and I had to be focused and energized to be able to accomplish those goals. But over the years, I've realized that I'm 27 now, so I'm pretty knowledgeable. I know everything now. So over the years, I've learned that some days you're not going to be motivated. Some days you're not going to want to do it. But that's when you need to have discipline, and that's when you need to push yourself regardless. So when it comes to motivation, to be motivated to do anything, first of all, you have to really want to do it. So your goals, the things that you want to do, especially when it comes to like losing weight, do you really want to lose weight? Do you know the importance of losing weight? Are you trying to lose weight just because some girl looks a certain way and you want that body? Because if you don't really have a legit goal and you don't really have a reason to why you want to do something, if you're not hungry for something, you're not going to want to do it. You're going to start doing it, but most likely over a few weeks, over a month, it's going to die down. That fire is not going to be there anymore because, to be fair, you really didn't care about that in the first place. So for me, I don't want to do the 9 to 5. That is my main goal this year, is multiple source of income. I am so over the 9 to 5. Some people were born for it. I'm grateful for a 9 to 5 because I get the opportunity to go into work, meet amazing people, do amazing things, help people, and whatever income I'm getting, I'm using that towards building my dream life. So I'm grateful for that. But I know that a 9 to 5 was not for me. I wasn't born and God was like, you're going to be an employee for the rest of your life. That wasn't who God wanted me to be. That's not who God wants me to be. And I feel it in me every day. And we can laugh about it. But I'm serious about that. It's not everyone's equipped to do the 9 to 5 and be an employee. So for me, every day I wake up, what I'm hungry for is to end the 9 to 5. What I'm thriving for is to be my own boss, to have multiple sources of income every single day. The project that I'm working on right now is called God and Being Project. So I started this a few months ago, and I'm telling myself, if I give my all every day, if I write down my goals and I accomplish those things every single day, I know that within 6 months, or I know that by the end of the year, I'm going to get to where I need to get to. And when I tell you, I'm seeing results every single day because I'm doing those things. I'm executing. I have a plan and I'm executing. There are days where I don't have motivation, but I've learned that that's okay because I'm so hungry for this. I want this so bad. I want to be my own boss so bad. I want to end the 9 to 5 cycle so bad that even when I don't have motivation, I'm disciplined. So mentally, my brain is already like, don't matter. We got to do this anyway. Let's go. So I'm waking up early in the morning because I know that I have control of that time. I could do everything I need to do to pour back into myself so that before I go into work and I have to work for someone else, I've already built the foundation. I've already done the things that I need to do for myself because I had that time. I implemented that. So you have to want something really bad so that even when you don't have the motivation, even when you're sad some days or you're emotional, whatsoever the case is, you're still going to push through. So I'm telling you now that, to be fair, you're not always going to have motivation, but figure out what it is that you really want. Have that hunger. Figure out what you're passionate about, what you want to accomplish. If it's losing weight, some days you're not going to want to go to the gym. Some days you're not going to want to eat healthy. But because you know the importance of losing weight, you know the side effects of gaining weight, you know all of that. It's not just about you wanting to look a certain way. You know the benefits that comes with losing weight. So that's going to push you. So figure out what drives you, figure out what it is you really want and not what society wants of you. And that way, even when you don't have the motivation, because some days you won't, you will still get up and go. But when it comes to looking for motivation, how I go about it is download this app. It's called, Mindset. It's called Mindset. It's a motivational app. So there's a whole bunch of motivational speakers and they're just yelling at you all day. So I wake up in the morning and some days I don't have the energy for it. I'm not motivated. Some days I wake up and it's just like usually like Thursdays I'm already drained and I need energy. I need someone to put something in me. So I'll pray to God and I talk to God all the time, but then I need someone to yell at me. So then I put on the app and all they're saying is, you gotta feel the power and you gotta want it as bad as everybody. It's just a whole bunch of yelling, but that motivates me. It was on Friday. I had no energy. I was in the gym just over it. I did not want to be there. I was on the elliptical and I stopped playing music and I put on the app, the Mindset app. Download that app. It's called the Mindset app. And I put on the Mindset app and some guy I think it was the morning motivation. So there's different motivations and stuff. So work, whatever you're looking for to motivate you, you can just click on that and then it'll just walk you through the whole thing. And then some guy was just like, you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. And he was just like, so what if you don't want to work out? Get up and do it anyway. And I was like, okay, I'm on the elliptical. Okay, I gotta do it. Sensational. So yeah, that was motivating me. That was pushing me because sometimes I have to remind myself that you're not always going to be motivated, but focus on results. And I see that everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm implementing is giving me results. I'm closer now to my dreams than I was in January. So when I see that, for me, it's just like, okay, I have to remember that I have to keep going. So that's what I use for motivation. The Mindset app really gets me going. And besides that, I'm also really hungry for it. So I know that even when I don't have the motivation, or even if I don't go searching for the motivation, I have to remember the goal. The goal is to end the 9 to 5 cycle. The goal is to become my own boss. The goal is to become the best version of myself. And I understand that some days I won't have the motivation. Some days I won't want to do it. But I forgot what the quote says, but it's saying, don't let your feelings control you. You know how women are, we're super emotional sometimes. And when we get sad, we want to stop everything. So I have to constantly remind myself that it's bigger than my feelings today. I'll be okay tomorrow, but I need to get this done today. So that's another way. Figure out what drives you, what you're really hungry for, and go for that. And remember that some days you won't be motivated, but it's okay. Keep going anyway. And then use the Mindset app. That really changes my life. In the mornings, even after I work out, I'm in the shower just to get myself mentally prepared for my day, to tick on my day, to, make good decisions and be the best version of myself. I'm in the shower, my partner and I, we're listening to the Mindset app, just listening to different motivational speakers. And then another method that I use is on YouTube. It's called ALOX. So they're pretty much just like teaching, they're shifting your mindset from an employee to becoming like a millionaire. And they're just teaching you like different habits to implement every day to become the best version of yourself. So in the mornings, again, I told you guys the importance of creating a morning routine, because how you start out your mornings determines the rest of your day. So if you're waking up early in the morning, you're exercising, you're eating healthy, you're consuming positive messages, the entire day is going to go accordingly. If you wake up in the morning and jump on social media, if you wake up in the morning and watching TV or anything like that, or if you're not waking up early enough, that literally drags your entire day. So be mindful of what you're doing first thing in the morning, and your entire day should be fine. And then when it comes to goal settings, I I try to pause the camera, but I ended the video. So, okay, when we're talking about setting goals, this is my favorite topic. Okay, I am a big believer in writing things down. I learned this I've always been a writer. I think I've told you guys how much, like, even during high school, to get away from like, I'll be in class and I have like notebooks of just like writing poetry and just writing poems and writing my feelings. So for me, writing is super therapeutic. I write everything down. So I have a notebook, and this is my dream notebook. This is my goals notebook. I'm an adult now, so I feel like dreams is not really like a thing anymore, because I have goals. I don't really have dreams. Dreams is like I just know that every day if I wake up and write these things down and accomplish it, I'm going to get to my goals. So like, okay, but I have this. I don't want to get too personal, but I'm just going to show you, like, Thrive by Nana, the goal and the importance of writing things down. So figure out what exactly it is for the rest of the months. We have 5 more months left. Figure out exactly what you want to accomplish. But let me tell you this, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't do it too much. Find like 1 or 2 important things that you know that's going to change your life completely. This, for the rest of the month, write that down and then start writing little goals each day to accomplish that. But do not overwhelm yourself. Don't want to accomplish this and this and that and this. Like, it's just too much. You only have 6 more months and 5 more months. And let me tell you, it's not easy waking up every day accomplishing those dreams, because not only do you have to work on accomplishing each of those goals, but you also have to work on yourself. Remember, you have to become a different version of yourself, and shedding skin takes time. It takes a lot of growth. It takes a lot of pain. So find something, at least 1 or 2 things that you really want to focus on, that you feel like is really going to change your life, that's going to maybe help you lose weight, or whether it's weight loss, or it's a certain job, or ending the 9 to 5, whatever it is. Find just 1 or 2 things and really just focus on that. Honestly, I would say just one thing. My thing that I'm focusing on this year, well, I'm focusing on 2 things. My thing is that I want to end the 9 to 5, so I'm working on multiple sources of income. And then the second thing is just Thrive by Nana, just helping women become the best version of themselves and weight loss. It's always weight loss for women. It's always weight loss. It doesn't matter what it is. We all want to lose weight. It's okay. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. So this notebook, I am pretty much just going to show you just who knew? I didn't look at the date, but it says the date on here. It's January 9th that I wrote this. So I wrote Thrive by Nana, and I wrote like the objective, the strategies that I was going to implement this year to help me reach my goals. So that's pretty cool. And the tactics and whatnot. So the strategies, the objective, everything that I was going to implement this year. This is what I've been focusing on. And I can tell you now, I'm closer now sitting here talking about this than I was in January. So this is what I mean when it comes to goal setting. Grab you a nice notebook, make sure that it's really nice, and write down exactly what your goals are, what exactly you want to accomplish, and then start from there. So this is just pretty much all of my goals that I'm working towards accomplishing. And then sometimes I have like, okay, so I wrote this poem, and it's pretty much me saying what I want in my life. And I'm not going to read it because it's none of your business, but it's pretty much me saying, I wake up in the morning, I go downstairs to my husband and my kids, I make them breakfast, we're living in a beautiful home, I get dressed and I go to work, and I'm my own boss, I'm doing my own thing for Thrive by Nana. It's pretty much me manifesting, if that's what it's called. But because I'm more of like godly thing. I'm talking about like, God, this is the life that I want for myself. And it's pretty much, yeah, so it's me creating the life that I want, that I wrote in here, but then it's also, I have a plan and executing all of that in here. This is the notebook that I use, right? But I don't use this notebook daily. I just go back to it and I reevaluate all of my goals, and that's it. But what I use every day to make sure that, yeah, I have this big goal, but everything that I'm doing daily to accomplish and achieve this big goal is here. This is, you guys, I have something in my eye. In my country, it's this joke when you're like, I have something in my eye, and then everyone's like, oh, something in my eye. Doesn't matter, it's okay. Anyway, it's this daily planner. This is my heart. I love this planner. So get you a notebook that you're able to put all your goals in, everything that you want to accomplish for the rest of the month. Write it down in here. But then you also need a daily planner so that every single day you write down the things that you need to accomplish to get to this big goal. And you feel so, so good about it. And it's pink. It's pink. Let's acknowledge how pretty this is. So I got this on Amazon. It's called, the company is Rekindling book. I'm going to put down the link below as well. Rekindling book. And I didn't think much of it until it came. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so cool. I want to show you. So this is the things that I write in there, but it's so personal. It's none of your business. But I'm going to show you a blank page of what to expect when you get yours. I really recommend that you get this. I don't have a blank page. Okay, so this is a blank page. Hope you can see this. It says the daily plan, and then always it asks what you're grateful for. I love this part, because each day you have to think of something that you're grateful for. Instead of us complaining and whining about just like things in life, hey, boom, you have to figure out something that you're grateful for. And then it tells you, it asks for the date and the day, your priority, your schedule, the to-do, and then it also have like a food section here to keep track of your food and your water intake. I love this. This is every single day. This is every single day you wake up. First thing you do is you write down your goal for the day. Oh my God, please implement this. Ladies, for the rest of the month, implement this. If you want to change your life, if you want to become a better version of yourself, if you want that life that you're saying that you want, you got to be hungry for it. But get this book and start changing your life right now. Like, start changing your life. Let me show you something. I want to find something that's not too personal. Okay. Something that I would write. So pretty much, okay, I'll show you this one. This is one. So this is something that I wrote, and for what I'm grateful for, I said, thankful for a day of taking it slow and taking it easy. That's what I was grateful for. And then today's goal was to work on Thrive Banana and to market my YouTube channel. And then I have all the things that I needed to do. So first thing in the morning is I have pray. And then when you accomplish all of that, just like check marking it, the feeling of putting a check mark is so amazing to me. Like, why did I do that? It's so amazing. I see the girls doing that, so I did it. You know, when they're like, period. Anyway, so it's so amazing. Like, every day you wake up, the first thing you do in the morning is talk to God or meditate or whatever you want to do. But the first thing you do in the morning is make sure you're pouring back into yourself, right? No social media, nothing from the outside world. If you're consuming anything from the outside world, it should be that mindset app, or it should be something positive, something that's going to motivate you, something that is going to fuel you to become the best version of yourself so that you can implement that and be the best and have a great day. So first thing I do in the mornings is I write down my to-do list, the things that I need to accomplish, because I know in order to reach this, I need to take little steps every single day. So it says pray, and then lower body workout, and then meal prep. So, and then going to work. When I put work, it usually means going to work on time and being productive and doing the things that I need to do each day for work. And then I have Thrive Banana, marketing, and then I have my hair appointment, and then I have visit my patient here. So I keep track of that, right? And then I pretty much will write down what I ate that day. My breakfast was overnight oats, berries, almonds, and then usually like I'll put down how much water I got. I'm so excited about this right now. You don't even understand. I love this book. Let me show you. My last time I wrote in my book was on Thursday, was Friday, yesterday. Today's Saturday. So this is Saturday, yesterday, what I wrote in my book. And it says, no more spending money on food. You have no idea how much I've been in this phase where I stopped cooking and meal prepping. And now I'm just like I've been eating healthy. Like when I buy food out, it's still healthy, but it's still like, why are you spending so much money on food? Like, go back to eating healthy at home, go back to cooking so you can save money. So I wrote that in my planner. I tell you, if I write it down, I'm going to do it. I cooked yesterday. I did not spend money, none of that. So, and then I have all of my appointments that I have to do, getting supplies and all of that stuff that I have to do was from yesterday, and I accomplished that. So I usually don't write in my book on Sundays because Sundays are like my free days. But on Monday, waking up in the morning and knowing that I am obsessed with Mondays. Waking up in the morning, grabbing my pen, drinking my tea, and writing down all the things I need to accomplish is such an amazing feeling. So, sorry guys. Oh, my legs. Okay, so yeah, get this planner. So even if it's not this particular planner, get a planner to where you're able to write down your daily to-do list. And the feeling of checking it out, putting a check mark each day, not only does it make you feel good, it gives you confidence, and it also makes you want to keep going, because you know that when you go back here and you see all of these things done, you're just like, oh my God, like I'm doing it. I'm actually capable of becoming and living that dream life. All of those successful people that you see out there, the people that you admire, the people that you look up to, they all have a routine. They're not just winging it. They're not just saying it. They're writing it and they're implementing it. So the very first step to starting over this mid-year reset is to focus on what exactly you want to achieve. Figure out what your hunger is, what your drive is. If it's actually losing weight, if it's actually, because saying you want to be a better version of yourself is just so vague. What does that even mean? So for me, I want to be a better version of myself, meaning I want to end the 9-to-5 cycle and I want to have multiple sources of income. That's what I'm working on. So each day, every decision I make, every step, everything I write in this planner is getting me to that life. And me wanting to, become a little more fit and like exercising and eating better, especially for my high cholesterol, I write down the foods that I'm eating here. So even when I purchase food out, like it's still healthy foods. So that's the very first step. Figure out exactly what you really want and then write it down. Write it down. I promise you, every successful person you know have a game plan. No one's just winging it. They're writing things down. So get you a pretty notebook, write down your goals, what you want to accomplish, and today start doing that and only focus on you. Make sure that the life that you actually want, that body that you actually want, whatever it is, it's something that you really want, not because someone else has it. Because if it's you chasing after something that someone has, you're not going to be motivated for too long. So it has to be a life that you really want, that you really crave. And then get this. Start writing it down every single day to accomplish your dreams. I promise you, for the next 5 months, if you write down exactly what you want, if you write down exactly what you're working towards, and each day you start executing, don't talk about it, write it down and actually start implementing every single day. Put a check mark to it because you did it. Put a check mark to it because you did it. I promise you, by December, the rest of the month, if you just go hard every single day, even when you don't have motivation, you just go hard and you just work on yourself. Just focus on yourself. Don't focus on social media. Don't focus on that girl. Don't focus on anybody else. Focus on you and your life. I promise you by December, you're going to be a different version of yourself. And I'm telling you this now because let's hold each other accountable, because by December, I'm going to be a different version of myself. I'm going to have multiple sources of income. Wait, hold on. So I said January that I wanted to have multiple sources of income. Let me just let you know now that I don't just have one source anymore. I have multiple. It's not as much as I want it to be, but I don't have one source anymore. So I literally just started that in January. I was only depending on one paycheck from my job, which was by January, but now it's July, and I have two different sources of income now. So, and obviously I want more. I want to be able to be like, yo, I don't need the 9 to 5 anymore. Thank you. I love being a nurse, but I can help people another way. So if you believe in yourself, if you write it down, believe in yourself, figure out exactly what it is you want to accomplish, write it down, and execute. One thing I've learned, what was it? You know how people go around saying knowledge is power? I just learned this. Knowledge is not really power if you do not implement that knowledge. That's pretty tough, right? I was just like, wait, yeah, that makes sense, because you have all this knowledge, but you're not doing much with it. So technically, what power do you have? But knowledge is only power if you implement it. I'm feeding you all of this knowledge. I'm telling you what I do that's changing my life. Start implementing it, sis. Like, get your life together, write it down, and start executing it. So, it's July. Next time we talk, by the end of the year, we're going to, refresh and go back over everything that happened this year. I hope you're further by December than you are July. Forget everything else that happened a few months ago. Focus on now. This is your new start. This is a fresh start, and just become the best version of yourself. And if you've already started, if you're further now than you were in January, that's so awesome. So down below, let me know what are some things you've been implementing that's changing your life. That is so awesome. And I really want to know that, because I've already told you what are some things that I've changed. So I think it's only fair that you tell me yours. And if you haven't, if nothing you said that you wanted to accomplish in January, you've accomplished, it's okay. You still have 5 more months to get it together. So that's why I'm telling you, download the Mindset app, get you a journal, and start writing down your goals, and get you a daily planner, and start implementing every day. I'm going to put this link down below on Amazon. I think I stole this one, so I don't know. I can't tell you where I got this one from, because I stole it from someone. But this one, I know where I got it from. I got it with my own money, so maybe my partner money, because his card is on Amazon. But who knows? Doesn't matter. I'm going to send you this link, and then you can get this book too if you want. It helps me a lot. They also have a wellness one. I just found this out, so I'm going to be getting the wellness planner. But when I tell you, this has changed my life from the moment I got it. Every single day I'm writing in it, and this is my baby. Like, sometimes I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do because I have so much going on. And then I open my planner and I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to do that. So that helps a lot. And I'm rushing now because remember I said that once a month we have an event that I host for Thrive by Nana, where we get a bunch of women together and we just have a good time. We just talk about life, and we just connect. Take a few hours to just like relax and pour back into ourselves. So today we're creating mood boards. We're just a vision board. That's what it's called, vision boards. And we're having a picnic at the park. And we're just going to be discussing, our mid-year reset, what we've done, what we've accomplished, how we're feeling. And I'm probably going to record it and put it here too, so you guys can hear my ladies and some of their goals and what they've accomplished and achieved so far this year. So ladies, I hope this helped you. I hope you really, really just start focusing on yourself and start pouring back into yourself. Take these 5 months to really just work hard and pour back into yourself and accomplish your dreams. Elon Musk is successful. I only know Elon Musk because my boyfriend works for him. But all of the other successors out there, they became successful because they actually put in the work. They actually wrote down a plan and they executed. You have the same amount of time in a day as everyone else. If they can be successful, if our bosses could be successful, so can we. So let's start implementing and let's start working hard, and let's remember to put God first. Thank you.